How are you, ma'am?
Fine. How are you?
Fantastic. Is Tony here?
No.
He left?
He left. He'll be back in a half an hour, he said.
Did he? Was he expecting me? I'm Gino.
I don't know. He didn't say anything about
Do you know about me? I'm from Nantucket.
Wow.
What is this? I mean, I'm blown away. Honestly, I've been here for 30 seconds. It's a beautiful, cool-looking town.
It is.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well.
You're the visitor service too, right? What's your name?
My name is Ona.
Ona? Okay.
And that's the map of our town. And
Yeah.
this is the walking tour. This is an old copper town.
Okay.
Copper mining. Started in the late 1800s. It was active in mining until around 1976. Then the price of copper became so low that it was no longer profitable. So then the Phelps Dodge Copper Company moved out. And they have many mines around Arizona and South America and other places. That kind of left Bisbee a ghost town. And properties started to go down and stores closed. And then the 60s people, the artists and the hippies.
Hi. Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm fine as frog hair.
Great. I'm doing a little cross-country TV show. I was wondering if I might be able to talk to you about this town. I'm assuming that most of you guys live around here.
Been here for 25 years.
Can I talk to you?
So is this guy, right?
Is that right? Can I talk to you?
Not to me.
Not to you.
Not
Can
to me.
Can I talk to you? I've heard some cool things about this place.
Sure, I'm not wanted for anything in any state.
Well, I'm going to go away.
Well, thank you.
Renee, could I get a cigarette off of you?
You know what? I ran out. I was going to smoke one here, and
Worthless. Well, thanks anyway.
I wish I had one for you.
Thanks.
I gave it up.
I'll roll one.
Okay.
What's your name?
Charles Wyatt.
Hi, Charles. I'm Gino.
Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm going. Let me just tell you about what I'm doing. That '66 Dodge van over there, right? I've been taking that thing around the country, going to small towns and back roads of
This
the
is
U.S.
one of the best.
Is it?
This is one of the best.
What? Why? Tell me.
I've been all over the United States before I was 20 years old, and I wound up here by accident, and it's just been, it's taught me more, I've grown more, the people are more tolerant, kinder, more generous. It's like no other little town. I've been all over the United States, and this is the best little. When I found out I was going to be in a wheelchair, I had to figure out one place I wanted to stay. This was it. Out of every place I've been, with no hesitation, this was it.
And why is that? I mean,
A combination of the people, the weather. It's just
what brought you here
lack
20
of
year
crime.
ago? What brought you here 20 years ago?
I came to get a bag of pot.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was up in Albuquerque,
But this was-
hitchhiking south, and the hippie picked me up, and I said, "Where can I get a bag of pot?" And he goes, "Well, I'm going to Bisbee, and you're going to Houston." And I said, "Well, I don't have no deadlines. Let's go." So I wound up coming to Bisbee.
And what happened when you got here?
Oh God, it was wild. I went to St. Elmo's bar, and it was full, and it was crazy. And people were handing out LSD. And everyone was smoking joints, and everyone was buying. You didn't need any money. They found out you were a stranger, and on the street, it was a different town 25 years ago, but ask him. Ask him.
You're probably talking to the low end of the scale here. And you go talk to the business people around town, and they'll tell you that nobody hangs out here. But this is still a place, the central place where people come to say hello to each other. Kids hang out here and play. The dogs are walked through. And I think that a lot of the business owners in town would like for it to change, and that it would be more tourists than just locals hanging out. But so far it's not been that way, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this company is going to put a couple out of business. It's made in China. They're real cheap, and they are a good guitar.
You've been playing for a while?
A few years.
Yeah, good.
I love it. I fell in love with the action more than I did because it looked pretty. And
retirees started coming because they could buy the old mining houses for a very small amount, and then they could afford to fix them up and make them very charming and livable. So today, everything is pretty well fixed up, and people are doing business and opening shops. And
Did you grow up here?
no,
Okay.
I grew up in upstate New York.
Oh boy, you're an East Coaster.
Yeah.
Wow, how long have you been here?
I've been in Bisbee 17 years.
Oh, that's a good long
But
time.
prior to that, I lived in Sun City up near Phoenix.
Okay, but 17 years is a long time. Have you seen a big change in 17 years here?
No,
Oh, great.
thank goodness.
I am glad to hear that. Wow, sounds great.
That's why I fell in love with it. Came here first in '72. I was heading for Mexico and ended up staying here 4 years.
Did you ever move back down to Mexico? Did
Oh,
you
I've
ever-
been coming and going in Mexico since.
Real close, isn't it? How close is the border?
Exactly 7 miles from here.
And is it easy to go to Mexico and come back? No problem? You can just...
Well, normally, this, because of recent drug traffic and there was a border patrolman that was shot down here, they now close the border here.
Oh,
It used to be
really?
open 24 hours, but Naco is now closed after 11 o'clock.
How are you treated when you're in Mexico?
Well, I personally took the time to learn the language, and that makes a big difference. I mean, if someone came in your house and they didn't even bother to learn your name or learn how to say thank you or please in your language, I think you would be offended. And I think that that's why I've always had good experiences in Mexico. And because I have learned to talk to them in their language and they respect that.
Ivan, I'm Gino. How are you? I like your hat. That is a fantastic hat. So, you look like you've been out here for a while. Have you? How long?
About 40 years.
40 years. And what kind of work have you been doing out here?
Everything.
All ranching? What kind of ranching do they do out here?
Oh, there's not happening right now. There before, have pretty good ranches over there.
Ranch? What?
Oh, they can be good. Long ways.
From doing cattle and stuff like that? And what are you doing these days?
Oh, working in
You still working?
Oh, sure, asking.
Good for you. I talked to those guys already, yeah. And what kind of work you doing now? Just anything? And where do you live?
Oh, it's in business.
I'm sorry, you live here in Bisbee?
Yeah.
You have a house and everything? And you've been here for 40 years?
40 years, yeah.
That's fantastic. So where are you headed now?
Gotta go check in the post office.
Post office? Are you Spanish?
Jeff and Cap.
Are you from Mexico?
I was born in Mexico.
Oh, wow, fantastic. And do you go back often?
Sometimes.
Do you have some family there still?
Oh, yeah, I got family on both sides.
Both sides now? Are you a granddad?
No, I'm not going to be.
You've never been married? Never married? Yeah. Well, what about horses? Do you ride a lot?
Shit. I drive a horse at 8 years old.